Prime time in Tallahassee, ACC action, and off we go.
The fewest turnovers that Florida State has forced in the game this year is 13. And there's Prentiss Hubb.
Connects.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Wide right for TJ Gibbs, the senior.
Well, he was almost at the Seminoles right there.
Raekwon Gray on the drive. Guy who had 4 of them, Patrick Williams, he is out today with a sprained toe that he suffered in that game.
Now, how did he catch that ball? Job by Mooney.
Gives the lob. Durham plus a foul. Notre Dame pushing it again, like you said, and Gibbs cashes in, and the lead is double figures. Turned it over 5 times in 11 possessions against Notre Dame. Dane Goodwin. Wow. Sinks a 3, off balance.
Devin Vassell flying right at him.
Wilkes, quick trigger.
Well, you know, that's... I have a great deal of respect for John Calipari, but that's not a hard prediction to make.
It's only a mismatch if, what, he's able to get by it. A turnover. Forrest the lob. Notre Dame got up by as many as 11, but Devin Vassell and the Seminoles on the comeback trail at home. First sellout of the season here in Tallahassee. Polite.
The other thing that Florida State doesn't get enough credit for is their ability to move the ball. And they move the ball very well. They're really having a hard time containing Florida State's movement. Sometimes the zone helps you make the other team stand around a little bit. One coming in, so he grabs it here and he goes down the court, and it's an easy basket for him.
There are those hands you mentioned from Mooney to try to get something going. TJ Gibbs, quick trigger and much needed for Notre Dame. Prentiss Hubb rises over the top of Polite.
There's no defense for that.
Polite kicks it. Does Wilkes have a third 3? Yeah. And they're plus 10 overall in the rebound column.
And they've turned most of those offensive rebounds into points.
Good hands by Pfluger on Vassell. Up another. And Florida State's running again.
But that was a very difficult shot because of all the big guys flying at you.
Forrest at the rim for 2.
Boy, that's a heck of a tough shot right there.
Didn't bite. Vassell trying to muscle in on Pfluger. Polite had been helping out and then recovered nicely. Mooney goes up, and this time the follow.
That's a really good pass.
Vassell drills one.
You know, what can't he do? And here they come.
Wilkes has been feeling it. His 4-3. Walker was so big in the second half and in overtime in the win Saturday at Miami, and he's got the bucket for his first points. Remember, it was 15-4. Notre Dame early on, silencing the Tucker Center. Forrest is blocked by Juwan Durham.
Like Florida State had 8 guys out there at times. That's how aggressive they were defensively.
They go right to Mooney to get the 2 to start the second half. Durham got switched onto Vassell and altered it. Pfluger pulls up and connects. Great start to the second half for Notre Dame.
There's a turnover by Notre Dame, however.
Forrest the lob. Vassell again. Extra pass for Raekwon Gray. On the drive for two, up over Durham.
Well, you're successful on offense when you're attacking, not escaping.
That is attacking.
And that's twice in a row in a transition situation.
Hubb drives and gets the roll over Vassell.
That's a tough shot. The interaction between coaches and officials can sometimes be one of the more entertaining aspects of the game.
Wyatt Wilkins is cooking. He's got a career-high 16 tonight. Taking so many of those step-backs.
Well, and I just, particularly early in the shot clock, I don't think that's a good shot because it gives Florida State the chance to do that. Back to the man-to-man.
The lob for Olinichuk.
A 7-foot guy, you don't have to really be that perfect with that lob pass, but that lob pass was about as good as you can make it.
Gibbs stayed patient himself.
I think it's really been effective against Mooney.
Goodwin rises and connects. Forrest, the senior, who has reached 1,000 career points tonight. This time finding Polite.
And again, that is a great job by Forrest, and Polite ready to shoot it as soon as he catches it.
Durham knew he missed it. Got it again. And now Pfluger follows.
Cannot afford to allow Florida State to have another spurt.
I'm trying to stick with Forrest. Wilkes. Why not?
This draws such attention getting into the lane, and another outstanding pass.
Goodwin with a baseline floater.
And you're afraid if you're Notre Dame they're going to have a double Kopovici because of all the three-point shooters they have.
There's one of them, and it's Gray. Good ball movement from the Irish, and then Prentiss Hubb draws the foul. Already got Gibbs on the bench because he has 4 fouls here midway through the second half, and Gray was left alone.
And the interesting thing about Mooney, he's one of those, there's another nice pass. Mooney is one of the top defensive rebounders in the game.
First off to the races. And he turns it over. Hubb the lob for Durham. They broke out the shirts for a blackout here tonight in Tallahassee. Not often to get Florida State wearing the all-black uniforms here at home. There's a 3 for Prentiss Hubb, the 8th one for Notre Dame, back down to single digits.
You're Florida State, you want to stay aggressive, keep attacking the basket.
Ray has done that, and he's got a career-high 13 tonight. Hubb, another one. Back-to-back triples for the sophomore Prentiss Hubb. They get enough stops late. That was the issue in the second half on Wednesday against Syracuse. Walker drills one.
Florida State is just so disruptive.
Tough lob. A double on Durham. And he gets the roll. Without one of the guards in, Goodwin has to help out Pfluger. Mooney left alone. And he saw the opening. John Mooney the stuff. Walker knifing. And he turned it over. 6-point game, final 90 seconds. Durham, 4-point game.
An attack.
That's Notre Dame still showing a zone. Another one rolls out, this time on Raekwon Gray. Pfluger needs somewhere to go. Turns it over.
Just great defense by Florida State.
They haven't lost here at home in more than a year. 379 days ago. Trent Forrest earns another in the 1-and-1. Jay Walker was on Packer and Durham this week, and he was saying we just do not lose at home. Forrest makes both. Take 5 seconds just to get it over. Hubb got it. Prentiss Hubb with a big one, and it makes it a 3-point game. Good free throw shooters all over the court for the Seminoles.
See on the screen there, they're not bad in one possession games. Oh my goodness!
Durham, 1-point game. Again against Durham. Running the baseline. And
that's a 5-second violation.
Wow!
Nobody's got any timeouts left.
Pfluger into Durham, blocked by Gray. Mooney tipped out, still 10 seconds.
There's lots of time.
Hubb's been terrific in the second half. Hubb. No foul called. It stays with Notre Dame as Hubb went crashing into 3 Seminoles. Pfluger to inbound. To Dane Goodwin. Got it off. No! Florida State hangs on.